Okay guys, I have updated a few models on the smart buy and sell which I've been working for a while now. So I will just explain each and model, okay? So this is the new updated version. We have few models. Obviously NQ means it's supposed to use only on the NQ. MES means it supposed to use on this asset only, which is MES, okay? Basically futures performance for. So the first one is MES relax. Let me cover MES relax. Another key thing is here you can tick show SL and TP, which will toggle on and off. Okay. If you click on the default, it will fire all the signals like we had before. Now the stop loss has been adjusted to according to the ATR plus the stop loss offset. When I use this stop loss offset, the data is significant. For example, let me show the data. So the updated models are MES relax, right? MES relax and MES positive. MES positive is this and MES relax is this. Right. So on the relax, overall data would be like with ATR offset, this version is 70% win rate, other one is 94% win rate. However, the key difference is you have to take partial at 0.5 hour, around 0.5 hour, and here it's a 1 hour, here it's also for the 0.5 hour, and then move stop loss to break even. So for example, if you're trading the two contracts or three contracts, take out two contracts as 0.5 or whatever the RR it shows, right? So let me just test which model. Test the MES positive model. Let me pick a random month here. It was January 2026. So let me disable the indicator, right? Go to January. Replay tool. Select date. January 1st. And you have to zoom in little bit and then enable the indicator, or else all the price action will shrink. It's a small bug. I don't know whether it's a trading view issue or my indicator issue, but I have lost good 2 to 3 days trying to fixing it. But the simple trick is just zoom in. So anyway, so I enabled the model. So let me go on a replay. Select the date, select the bar here. Okay. So I have selected the MES positive model now. Now forward, and these blue windows only signals will be appearing. Out of window there are no signals will be appear unless you click on the default mode. You can still use default mode, is still the best if you had technical knowledge. If you don't have technical knowledge, you have to stick with it. And yeah, let me just back test it. And we had a cell there, right? So when the cell was hit, we obviously would take cell somewhere there, right? Put stop loss wherever the indicator is saying. Here the key difference is at 0.5 hour, which is here, you will be taking a TP1, take profit 1. This is the line where you would get TP plus BE. Okay, so that has been hit at the very next candle itself. So you took out two contracts, let's just say that, right? Two or one contract, and remaining contract you will extend to where the take profit actually shades, which is here, which is really healthy for RR, right? So the TP1 has been hit, so we move stop loss to break even. Maybe leave a tick away, right? 0.5 tick away, and then let the trade play out. We already booked our profit, remember that. And this works good for prop firms because it's all about catching consistent profits. Other thing you can do is once you hit the TP, you can even take the profits out here, which is also good, right? Yeah. We got stopped out at break even after taking profit. Other sell we took here and stop loss was there and 0.5 or right? Even you can target 0.6 ish. You took TP1 and move stop loss to break even here, and then extend to wherever the TP says again. Boom, all TP has been hit. It's a really, really good profitable trade here. So we got two good trades here, right? So it's really simple. It's just that you have to take TP and partials once the 0.6 level hit or 0.5 RR hit. You could actually prefer 0.6 as well. For example, if you look at my models, ATR plus offsets with break even has a more win rate here. So the model I have given access is relax and best win rate, right? Which has a 94% win rate. Let's say you don't use partial plus break even, the win rate is 65%, which is also good, which is still profitable. Let's say you just go by fix the TP and SL without ATR. This is the stat. Okay. And if you were to look for the stat for last 6 months, it's even better. So it's last 6 months is selected. Anyways, let me forward. Okay, I will just go with the flow. Buy, beautiful buy here. Again, you took profit at here, move stop loss to break here with 2 ticks. We never got stopped out in this trade. Boom, the winner. So that's 3-0. This works really good for prop funds, I would imagine, right? I've been executing this live on the broker's account, not the prop firms, because I'm concentrating. I'm moving towards more brokerage mode. I would probably stop trading prop firms. But anyway, most of the guys into prop firms, so you can use this model. Boom, another sell. Look at that. 4-0. Again, we booked the profits at 0.5 R and extended it, and we never got stopped out. This was a crazy trade actually. Short here. Boom. We booked 2 R. 0.5 R and then one more R with the contracts. You could easily would have booked like 1.8 to 2-ish R. So 4-0. Sell here, we got stopped out, which is fine. So sell there, right? You wait for the 0.5, 0.6 to hit and put the stop loss here. And boom, the stop loss hit, which is fine. Here where the if you are discretion, if you don't little discretion, you might have gone just step up because of the liquidity potential sweep, right? But just stick to the mechanical model. And also there was a couple of bugs, small bugs, which no one told me, unfortunately, which has been also fixed. And yeah. At the end of the day, it's all about risk management. Here we got a buy, which got stopped out. So one more loss here. However, these buys would have hit the 0.5. So 2 more wins there. Easily 0.5. So you're making consistent profit, right? Buy easily hit the 0.5 and you could have almost booked everything here, right? See, long, stop loss here, TP1 at 0.5 or 0.6 or rather, right? Once that hit, you move stop loss to break even. Obviously, you could have targeted here, somewhere here, because it's already significant 2 The original setup actually was like 2 which is crazy. You could have targeted just 2 which is also healthy. So potentially both would have gotten easily hit. So one more win. The best model remains obviously if you had technical knowledge, default model is the best. Just target the unfilled gap, like I showed in the last YouTube video. Or second, the best model is the flat 2.2, or you look at the monthly average R, 40 R, which is crazy. right? And you're targeting flat 2.2 or with the 68% win rate. This is actually the best model which I haven't released. I'm not trying to release to public yet. I will be collecting more data, executing on the live brokers and whatnot. By 0.5 easily hit another win. Sell all TP has been hit another win, which could be good 2.2 or at least looks like so. Other cell hit, other cell hit. Let me pause there. This cell, this cell hit. Let me update. And this cell also hit 0.5 easily, right? 0.5 or easily, perhaps even 1 hour, but always target 0.6 is around. And on average, it would actually exceeds 1 hour, even if you're taking 0.5 or 3 trades in a row. And some of the rates would end up hitting all the TP, right? So it really works out, and the average 1.1 hour, right? This even produced almost like 1 hour. So another win there, which has another win, and we got stopped out on the next, I believe, right? This we got stopped out. One loss there, and this we got the sell here, and then hit the full TP by tapping just here. Manually, this would have potentially hit TP, right? So because look at that offset 0.5, right? But loss is allowed. Manually, we would have put little bit breathing room, right? No worries. I put the loss here, and well, all TP has been hit, which is very nice. And it gives mixed hours. Sometimes it will give you a 7 hour, 4 hour, 5 hour, 3 hour, uh, negative hour of 0.8. It's a mixed hour basically. So in just 1 week, we already have 15 trades, which what usually professional target in over the month with the 80% win rate. You can even use this model risk aggressive to pass the accounts, to be honest. You don't need MES eval model actually. Sell, boom, TP hit, easy peasy. Other win there. And I will test a couple of more signals and stop the video. Hopefully you got my point. Boom, or two more. How good that is. It's crazy. 0.5 has been hit. All the TP has been hit, and this would have been a home runner, right? Because let's say you enter with a position of 3 contracts. You took a couple of contracts or one contract at 0.6 and rest remaining here, which is 1.6. So 2 more wins there. Okay, I will test last one signal and call it a day. And if you have any doubts, you can always DM. That buy was a stop loss. Let me update the stop loss. Again, without risk management, nothing works, guys. See, it's already 80%, but I'm not. I mean, you guys are doing well, but a couple of people are risking crazy. It's no strategy will ever work out if you are risking like Okay, one more signals I will call it today. Buy, boom. That's it. 2 more wins here, easy peasy. So we had in this session we had 21 trades, 17 wins, 4 losses with the 81% win rate, and this is just in 12 days. So this model is good, and yeah, that's it. And again, these ATRs stop loss has been created because people were getting so confused, right? So yeah, my best model still remains. Actually, my favorite one has always been default, because it's the you can always refer the 1 hour chart whether the market is bearish or bullish, and talk at the lower down, uh, draw on liquidity. See this sell, we have easily take profit, this buy, because it's rather easier, right? So I would always recommend you guys to watch my all the videos on the vault. First video is regarding the indicator, but the rest is how to form a bias, or what about the liquidity and all. So this remains the best model. My favorite model is the default, and then 2.2, and this is also good. And there are more models here actually, which is for Nasdaq negative beta V1, Nasdaq positive beta V1.1, which honestly I have no idea. I have forgotten I have collected like over 87 models, right? So backtest for these models, you can backtest for yourself, I guess. But these models are good. Evaluation model is also good. MES evaluation models gives 80% win rate and over 122 trades. So the data is limited on the MES eval because it's curated to past evaluation, right? But the positive and the relaxed models are good. And that's it. And the best model remains the default. So learn some technical analysis. It will be always great. If you're confused, you can follow this model. But to follow this model, you have to take partial at this level, 0.15, right? No, sorry. Yeah, yeah, 1 hour actually. If it's a relaxed model, you have to take partial at 1 hour. If it's the positive model, you have to take at the 0.5 hour. Okay, I will write it down. Text for positive, take TP1 and de-risk / move SL2 close to break even at 0.5. For relax model, take TP1 at 1 hour. That's it, guys. See you soon.